Books like Pride and Prejudice have hold on our heart, taking place during the Regency era of British history. It tells a story that is all things charming, clever, and romantic. More than 200 years since it was originally published, and Regency Romance still reigns today. And it's a book genre my next guests are passionate about. I'm joined by authors Heidi Kimball, Arlem Hawks, Joanna Barker, and Megan Walker. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all coming to talk about this. First of all, this is near and dear to my heart. Producers of our show don't know this, but my daughter is named after Jane Austen. Aww. So I love this topic. I could spend probably the entire hour of Studio 5 talking about this. I first want to ask, how did this group come to be together? Tell me first, how did you all come to be here as friends and as this group?
We met when we were exchanging first chapters for a contest. We gave feedback for each other on how we could improve our chapters, and it just kind of naturally formed into a friendship because we all thought each other were very
First
talented.
It was very much writing, and then it
became a
everything.
friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, so Heidi, start us off here. What is it about romance novels? What is it that drew you in, that became this topic that you all just kind of fell into and loved?
Well, I love romance in general, but we love Regency, and I think so many other people do because of how different it is from the world that we live in, right? It's so fast-paced and it's very informal, casual. Like, I get called bruh by my children all the time.
I do too.
I'd prefer to be called madam or miss or lady. But I think also just that happily ever after, that promise at the end, like, it is such an escape. I know we've all gotten emails about people that have gone through something hard, and those books are just an escape from a few moments a day from those hard things, which is awesome.
Yeah. Arlem, for you, when social media and just media in general, like, we're pushing the boundaries of books right now and literature, what is it about it? Is it the wholesomeness of this type of literature that draws you in, that keeps you writing?
Yes, I just love that anybody can pick up my book, and there isn't content that you have to be worried about. My kids can pick a book of mine off the shelf and they can read the whole thing, and I will be okay with that. I've gotten a lot of emails from readers who are like, I read this with my 8-year-old boy cousin and we've loved it, and I've read this with my husband, and I've read this with my grandma, and I just love that it can, like, bring so many ages together.
How do you find the inspiration? I understand you guys recently took a trip.
We did.
Where did you guys go?
Everywhere in the UK.
All over the UK.
Scotland, and we
From
saw it all.
Cliffs of Dover to top of Scotland.
Really? So you go out, you do the research, and then you find that inspiration and you come up with new books on that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's so fun.
Okay.
We have a little bit of fun along the way.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joanna, tell me about your book. What was a recent book that you've been working on?
My last book that just came out is called So True Love, and it's a little bit of a mystery romance set in London.
Set in London. Okay. So Megan, for you, I want to know a little bit about motherhood. How you've been able to juggle the demands of writing, publishing. I understand. I mean, this is a hard world to make a career in and be a mother in.
For sure, and I think we all can agree that being a mother is our highest calling in life and the biggest joy that we have, but this writing alongside it also brings us so much joy. Prioritizing family obviously is the most important, but there's room for it, and I think just reevaluating every day, every week, every month where we're needed the most or what we need to accomplish, and then finding time for whatever is calling to us, whatever needs us, but always prioritizing our families. We find success in that regard. It's good for our children to see that we have something that we love, that we're passionate about, that we're able to succeed in as well. So it's great.
Joanna, how have you found support among the women writing and furthering your passion?
Well, writing can be really lonely and solitary because it's just you and your computer most of the time. And so while we all have our own goals and our deadlines, I feel like it's almost become a group effort over the last few years. I constantly come to them for brainstorming. We read each other's chapters. We read each other's full stories once they're finished. But besides that, we have a daily text thread where we share all about our lives, share all about our lives and everything that's going on. And it's really just become this most beautiful friendship. And I have said it before, and I'll say it again, but it's the friendships and the relationships that have been my favorite thing to come out of my writing.
Yeah. Arlem, for you, I mean, you three ladies live here in Utah. What is the writing scene like here in Utah?
There is so much love of Regency. I feel like there are so many events that we run, and just tons and tons of people come to these things, and they're so excited because they're so passionate about it. And we have a ton of authors here too, so it's really fun to get together and be able to share and just celebrate Regency.
Okay, Heidi, how do we find your books? I love supporting local authors. So how do we find your books and support you guys?
They're everywhere from like Deseret Book and Siegel to Amazon.
Okay, give me the titles. Who do we go look for?
Well, each of our names,
Of course.
and like, you know, they're all back here. Where
Yes.
the Stars Meet the Sea, or Georgiana's Secret, or
I'm going to read them all. I need to read them all. You guys, I love it. I love supporting local authors. I love, obviously, the Regency period, historical, romance novels. I admit it. I love them all. You will see me on the beach with a Diet Coke and a book in my hands, and I am not ashamed of it, okay? Ladies, thank you. Okay, thank you. We're going to go on a vacation together and read these books. I love having you here. Thank you for being here, and keep writing. I support you as well, so thank you. These ladies are awesome. Support them. Go read their books.